defense.
Can you evade my wretches, boy?
I think Grimgor Ironhide could have done it. I think that Grimgor Ironhide. I think if Azhag had been at his best, he could have done it, but it would have been hard for him. Azhag versus Gorfang would have been really, really even. But if Azhag had been like on his A game,
I've seen enough.
And not fighting with his crown, I think he would have been able to beat Gorfang. I don't think... I wouldn't put my money with Grom. I think Gorfang could take down Grom. Skarsnik could definitely... Skarsnik and Gorfang were very heavily implied to be even. So I would say those two were equal. Gorfang was definitely more dangerous in a fight, but Skarsnik was a better tactician. Wouldn't Skolnicha have killed him easily? I don't think. Gorfang, I don't think so. Gorfang's pretty big. And Gorfang was basically Grimgor, except for if Grimgor had been focused almost purely on defense. Instead of only like a little bit on defense. Well, not a little bit, but you know, Grimgor was mostly focused on like offense, but that was not the case for old Gorfang. Gorfang was top. Because the whole thing with Gorfang is Gorfang was offered to basically be the Gorfang was offered to be the idol of Gork, or the incarnate of Gork, if he would team up with Skarsnik, who would then be the incarnate of Mork. But he turned it down because he just didn't want to deal with it.
You fight your father's legions with Varatha, the Eternal Spear. The irony must not escape him, for he long ago stood by my side against the Titans with that thing in hand.
Oh yeah, dude, I love Gorfang Rockgut. Gorfang Rockgut is easily my favorite of the he's easily my favorite of the orc characters. Lightning Strike, okay, so it can be any of the big ones. Let's try Zeus. Let's do Zeus's aid. Okay, so now we just gotta go find Artemis and Zeus again, and hopefully they'll give us a duo at some point.
Die.
I get a little spooked by all these like special enemies because I don't know what they... Oh, Athena. I would also take Athena's duo. Alas, Skarsnik was forgotten about. Yeah. Well, I mean, Skarsnik they just didn't resolve. Like, they kind of finished his story and then we're like, okay, we did a good job. Let's leave now. And it's like, oh, okay.
Reward.
Which is such a letdown. Like, so many people, myself included, wanted to see Skarsnik interact with Grimgor. That would have been amazing.
Sometimes I think about the goddess Nyx and how I long for her to be the mother that I never had, cousin. Is it improper that I say such things to you? One would expect I would already have somebody on Olympus, yet it often feels as though I am the mother here.
Kind of sad. What about you? Deadly Reversal. I need Divine Strike or Divine Flourish. Divine Strike or Divine Flourish.
I'd like to see more options.
Divine Strike! Okay, now we're open for those duos. Ah, I wish I could reflect lasers. Okay, I gotta find like the real one.
Much better.
Hear me? Dude, a John Wick with Skarsnik. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. That would make for like a really good I don't know if spoof is the right word, but that would make for like a really good parody poster, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say.
Nice and cool.
Athena. Alright, Chips Ahoy, thanks so much for coming by. It was good to see you, man. Have a great night. Goodness, I thought it was a lot later than it is. I'm like, I bet it's like 10 o'clock now. I look at the clock and it's like, oh god, it's only like, whoa, what is that? It's only like 8 o'clock. Ow.
Goddess Athena.
Give me the duo. Damn it.
Let's see what else.
Yes! There it is! Deadly Reversal. After you deflect, briefly gain 20% chance to crit. Nice!
Duo power.
Probably not one of my favorite, probably not one of my preferred duos, but at least it's off the list. It's off the list. Yes, I live Central Standard Time. Wow, these guys have big health bar. Now that we're talking about Warhammer, anything you could suggest about the cult of Raya and Tal? Yes? You know, it's funny, I actually just had that conversation with somebody the other day, talking about
Enough to eat.
those particular characters. Well, more about Raya. What's the best way to explain this? I have some resources that would be very, very helpful. Trying to think of
Stop him,
the
wretches.
best way to... Let me think for a minute. Ooh, 135. Not bad, not bad.
Keep.
Dog. I forget. I forget that.
I know where you
I forget
are.
that's your Twitch account. Why are you asking me for more? I gave you a ton. I mean, if you need more, that's fine. I'll send you a printout of something. How about that?
The dead are useless.
Short work.
They certainly can be, old man. So no, it's no big deal. I'll send you something when I get off tonight.
You're absolutely right there, mate. Pleasure doing business. Sure.
I hope we fight Tisiphone. I really want to unlock more of her stuff. Damn it.
Ready, Lucto. You know Batty's not going to work here, don't you? I'm definitely not going to help you out of this one.
Come on, mate. You can do anything if you set your mind to it. Though, don't worry. Batty's just here for the show.
Any plans on doing a contest for
Then let's
December?
make it a good one.
There will be a community contest, yes. But I can't talk about it.
No.
So,
I can't do that right now.
you know, stay tuned.
Let's try.
Festag surprise, something like that.
You better run. Can't be.
Nerd.
Strictly business. Found you.
Here's to a pleasant voyage up in Asphodel.
Off to Asphodel.
Okay, we found Artemis.
Keepsakes hold power.
Let's try for Zeus. And
Go with that
get the Zeus duo.
Let's go up.
Crom the Grinch.
Check.
Yeah, I would definitely say the characters in this
Getting
game don't
warmer.
seem to have a good sense for how badly they're being beaten. Oh, gods, dude, I'm so excited for my new desk to get here on Monday. Like, I'm so looking forward to being able to do painting streams. It's gonna be so nice. What is going on with these dudes? I don't know what any of these effects are, and it makes me nervous. Like, they just have these spooky auras around them.
Do your worst. I'll take
How
this
is
mark.
your project going, dog?
Dare?
What models do I have yet to paint? So many, dude. So many. I still have to paint like 10, at least 10, oh god, what are they even called? I don't remember what a lot of my models are called all of a sudden. I still have to paint Kurdos Valentian,
Excellent.
Lady Allender, Reikenor the Grimhailer, all of my different, like, unit champions and characters. Like, I have a lot to do. A lot of units. I've got another 3. I've painted 6 spirit hosts, but I have to paint another 3. Oh, you haven't had much time yet? Fair enough. I hope commissions are going well. Hope you're swimming in some financial gains, my friend. Oh, Galen! I need to let Galen back in. Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. Review unbanned requests. Hopefully, there it is. Unban. There we go. I remembered. I saw your message after but I remembered first. So sorry, Galen. That's why I need to. Maybe I need to make that like only. I need to like put on a timer. He sent me a message like, oh, there he is. He's still here. That's good. Somebody dust him off. He's been in the realm of chaos for a little longer than anticipated.
Should help keep me going.
Sorry.
Gods grant me strength.
Welcome back. You were missed. But I remembered on my own, okay?
There's nothing.
Oh, that bad feeling when you don't have Eldrin here. or Kira or Misha. Yeah, you're now Oxiodal. You have achieved the Oxiodal rank. Congratulations. Sorry about that, man. I feel bad.
All right. Whew.
I do like Thunder Dash. Are there any mods here? Nah, I think it's just me tonight. I think Fao is either streaming or just playing Yakuza, and I don't know where the others are. Oxiodal's not a social pariah. He chooses to spend a lot of his time alone, but he's a badass. The Slon just don't want to examine his mind. They don't want to look in his head just in case.
Even though everything's out in the open now, and all my brothers, sisters, and whatnot are going to keep helping you fight your way out of there, I've still been keeping to myself of late. That way, nobody slows me down.
I really wish you would let me frickin' let me give you ambrosia. Ooh, we got a Zeus Artemis duo. That's cool. Or double. I need their duo. Didn't Oxiodal kill Snitch? He didn't kill Snitch. He killed Snitch's like right-hand guy. So like the assassin who was so good that he was considered Snitch's ultimate rival, Oxiodal one-shot him. Which was hilarious, by the way. That was such a good scene. And then the rest of it was like this super group of assassins that are literally the best assassins there are, besides Snitch himself. And Oxiodal killed the rank 2, like the second in command guy behind Snitch himself. And then the rest of them got brutally murdered by Chalkhawks, which was hilarious.
Uh-oh, somebody's going to be upset.
How about a different set of choices then?
You overstep your bounds with me, nephew, but I shall make you fall right back in line.
A fight between Snitch and Oxiodal? A fight between Snitch and Oxiodal would basically come down to the exact same thing that happened in that other fight. It would come down to whether or not Snitch could detect Oxiodal. If Snitch could, then he would almost assuredly win quite handedly. If he couldn't, then Oxiodal would win very handedly. Like it would basically be like those westerns where like you have a ton of build up and then it's over in like a single hit.
All right, let's call the score between us settled up for now. Just don't go spurning me again, you understand?
Oh yeah, dude, I love the Chameleon Skink redesign. I'm kind of angry, to be frank, that we're getting the
Off we go.
the new Seraphon models after we got our second edition book. I'm really hoping what they're gonna do is like release our new warband, and then we're gonna get our book very early in third edition, but we get new models. They're just killing me. Good grief, they are making this annoyingly hard. I know you can get more than one duo. Hunter's Dash, Hunter's Flare. That's Hunter's Mark.
Lerny, you really didn't have to reconstitute yourself just for my sake.
y'all hear the little bat squeak? Is it trying to remind me to use it? Squeak! Ooh, there's fish. Come here.
Yes, it shall be so.
Tap, 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 tap.
Meg, help.
Back, Hydra.
I don't even think Meg got to hit him. He just died instantly to the Zeus stuff.
What lurks in the river Phlegathon? You're mine.
Man, I really like catching crustaceans. They're just my favorite fish, apparently.
Mine.
Hydrate! Everybody in chat, hydrate. Make sure you're drinking water, guys. Dude, Sevital, I want the damn Saurus from Blood Bowl to be like the common Saurus now. I am so tired of the stupid ass Saurus we have. I hate the current Saurus. I want the new ones, dude. Let's go Palm.
Onward then.
My God, I hate the current Saurus. The Temple Guard are great. Modern Temple Guard look fine. But the Saurus models and the Cold One Riders are just so out of date.
Much nicer climate.
Yeah. We gotta go hammer. Ooh. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, God.
Get out.
Ooh, nice deflect.
Oh, good. Now to fix up
Yeah,
this spear.
Vicious Skewer. Your special deals bonus damage and 50% crit chance on recovery? Dude.
Just right.
That is nuts. 50% bonus crit chance on recovery. Oh my God. That actually combos super well with Achilles' Spear. I love CA's Lizardman designs. I have mixed feelings. I like CA's Saurus. For the most part, the skinks are pretty good. I don't like their Croxigors, and I don't like their Slon. I much prefer Games Workshop Slon and Games Workshop's Croxigors. Personally. You know, teach their own, but that's, you know, if we're comparing feelings. I do like CA's Salamanders a lot more. I think CA has really cool Salamanders. And better Razordons as well.
Power of Olympus. Zesty.
Alright, see you in a while, dog. Hopefully. If not, have a great day, dude. Pretty sure I can have multiple duos in a single build. I just have to get lucky. GW Slon are the same size, just not as thick-limbed. Well, GW Slon are much more, like, alien-looking. There are slight differences in design. They don't... the biggest thing for me are their limbs. The Slon from Games Workshop have much longer limbs, and they have really crazy-looking multi-jointed fingers. Whereas, the Creative Assembly Slon look like fat toddlers.
Who dies first?
Like, they have really short, fat arms and really tiny fingers, which I really don't like. I will forever not be a huge fan of whoever at Creative Assembly was in charge of the Lizardman design, because that dude, like, went wildly off track with a crazy amount of the models. Like, he was just like, I'm gonna do my own thing. Fuck, you know, fuck all their stuff, and I'm just not a fan of that. You know, like, in the places where there wasn't a model, like Mazda Mundi, I am totally cool with the design he came up with for Mazda Mundi. Like, I really like Mazda Mundi's color scheme and everything.
Sure.
But I hate all the
All right,
change
wretches,
models.
get to work.
The change models are not my favorite. He just, I feel like he did a lot of really unnecessary stuff. Just for the sake of, like, oh, I'm gonna make things different. Like, I just don't understand the logic behind it. I thought everything was just fine.
Idiots.
Peace and
Well,
quiet.
I think, I'll tell you what I think. I think the problem was, when Creative Assembly was making the Lizardmen, I think whoever was in charge of their design, I think his issue was that he was more focused on, that he didn't think they were lizard-like enough. Because, like, when you look at all the when you look at how they changed the Lizardmen, as far as, like, they made them like super agile and springy and able to, like, leap crazy high in the air and do all this, like,
Always a
bizarre.
pleasure,
There it
Carol.
is, lightning rod, nice.
Indeed.
But they're able to do, like, all this crazy shit, and, like, I think it's because he literally, like, Googled different kinds of lizards. Like, when he was making Croxagores, I feel whoever was behind the art design, like, looked at Games Workshop's Croxagores and was like, that doesn't really look like any kind of specific reptile. So he typed in crocodiles into Google. The crocodile picture came up and he was like, oh, that's what they should look like because they're called Croxagores, right? So then that's how he designed them, was to look more like crocodiles, but that's not what Croxagores are.
Karen won't
So
mind,
he, like,
will
drastically changed their appearance. And for the Slan, he looked at it and he's like, well, these don't look really toad-like. They need to be more or frog-like. They need to be more like frogs or toads. When, no, they're supposed to be much more alien than that. I think that's why, for the most part, the skinks were left alone, but a lot of the other creatures, like the salamanders, razordons, Saurus, Slan, and Croxagores were all changed. That being said, I liked the, I really I love the changes they made to the salamanders, razordons, and basic Saurus. I think those changes were fantastic. I think they just went way too heavy-handed on the Crocs. Yeah, no, Saurus are not supposed to be able to do the crazy shit that they're doing in the Lizardman thing. I try not to think too much about it. Like, I kind of get the idea behind it, because, like, whenever you see pictures of lizards online, they're always, like, doing crazy agile garbage.
Yes, that could be arranged.
It's so rude how he just leaves his attack going for a hot minute. Alright, we defeated Charon again. Nice. Cost us a bit of health, but that's okay. The most important thing is that I got all the Artemis duos.
Everyone's saying that the Queen is
Ah!
back. Do you know what that means, short one?
Well, for me at least, it happens to mean quite a bit. I'm her son.
It doesn't mean a thing. We're still here to fight. Though for what it's worth, my mother also was a queen. May yours treat you better than she treated me.